Dean Moe, distinguished faculty, guests, proud families, and graduates, this is our day. Our day to celebrate our hard work, reflect on how much we've grown and how far we've come, and extend a thank you to our parents, our guardians, and our family, with whose support we are now at this incredible milestone. Throughout these last years, we have experienced what most people don't experience in a lifetime. We made friends from all around the world and learned from some of the most inspirational professors and industry practitioners. How many of you remember our first day at Hult's orientation? I remember being greeted by my Welcome Week leader, Lucas, and feeling so excited and a bit nervous for the next chapter. And then we went out into these breakout groups and had a sample class. And mine was with the incredible Dr. Alan Hertz. But trust me, after his class and he started reciting Shakespeare, I became even more nervous. I thought to myself, well, what did I just sign up for? But it turns out, it wasn't all that scary. And our former Dean Ronan was not as frightening as he seemed to be, despite the lack of smiles. One of my favorite actresses, Viola Davis, once said, "Your authentic self is constantly hidden and suppressed under the layers of the most negative forces in this world." And you know what? It's true. Sometimes I felt, and I'm sure all of you have as well, that who you are is like a beautiful piece of jewelry that you keep in a box locked up. The type that you only take out during special occasions. But why? My advice to you is to treat every day like a black tie event. Every day like a special occasion. I can honestly stand here and admit that I was afraid when I first came to Hult. I was afraid to let the world at large see me for who I was. But as the wise spirit from Lion King, Mufasa, said, remember who you are, Simba. Don't be afraid or ashamed to show the world who you are. When I think about some of my most fantastic memories from Hult, there are just so many. From competing in the Hult Prize to co-creating the Social Entrepreneurship Society, where we managed to live in huts inside deep within the forest in Thailand, sleep next to the pyramids in Egypt, and learn how we can use the power of business to connect community-based entrepreneurs. The list goes on. I remember Global Village and all of the extravagant and larger-than-life winter balls and spring balls, just all of the events that the student services and the HSA team has just put on for all of us. But what I remember most, and what I will never forget, is the people who make our school so special. Our fellow friends, classmates, professors, mentors, and staff who treat us like family and genuinely care for us in and out of the classroom. Please join me in a round of applause. Sometimes there is no next time, no second chance, no time out. Sometimes it is now or never. We've seen it during COVID. Friends leave, things change, and our families might not always be there to support. And life does not stop for anyone. We are graduating from an institution whose mission is not just to hand us a diploma, but a key. And I believe that some of us will use this key to unlock our own experiences and memories the good, the bad, the uncertainty, the ambiguity. And this can be scary. As we move on to the next chapter in our lives, we should be afraid of taking risks and pursuing something meaningful. But we should be even more afraid of doing nothing, becoming stagnant, and staying the same person who we are today. Oscar Wilde once said that if you know exactly what you want to be in life, a politician, a grocer, an entrepreneur, a judge, or even a lawyer, you will become it. And that is your punishment. Actually, not knowing what you want to be in life, but every single morning reinventing yourself, not being a noun, but being a verb, being moving and not fixed in life, is a privilege. Stan Lee, he created his first comic, The Fantastic Four, just before his 39th birthday in 1961. A few years later, he created the legendary Marvel Universe, with whose characters and superheroes, such as Spider-Man and X-Men, became cultural icons. Harlan Sanders, better known as Colonel Sanders, was 62 when he franchised KFC. And how many of you know Momofuku Ando? Yeah, it doesn't look like anyone. I didn't either before researching this, so don't worry. But I'm sure all of us have tried his inventions after a night out at the club. He invented the cup of noodles when he was 61. On the other hand, Alexander the Great conquered countries at 18. Mary Shelley published Frankenstein when she was 20. And Mark Zuckerberg founded Facebook when he was only 19 years old. There is no linear timeline towards success. And just because we are about to exit this auditorium and feel the weight of the world on our shoulders, we need to be patient. We need to look for opportunities to learn. Character and reputation are everything. Be nice. Be humble. Be the type of person that your teammates and clients want to have a coffee with and speak about their weekends, because this will get you further in life than you could ever dream. Don't just challenge yourself, challenge the people around you to be better. In your next job, find key ambassadors who will advocate your visions, your success, your ideas, your projects. But it is also essential that you're surrounded by people who challenge your beliefs, challenge your thoughts, because they will be the ones to push you to greater heights. Class of 2022, I hope you know how honored, proud, and grateful I am to share this moment with all of you. Being a student has taught me that knowledge is power. But being a Hultian has made me realize that my power is in creating. The ability to walk into a room and improvise, to connect, and to empathize. From people from various cultural backgrounds and beliefs is something that we have learned from each other. And we should never forget that. Everyone in this auditorium will have moments that will occasionally make you curious. But all too often, we abandon them. We silence them. And we dismiss them out of fear. So the big question I want to leave you all with today is, how can we quiet that fearful voice that lives in all of our heads so that we can lean into our curiosity and use this key to open and unlock new doors and opportunities for ourselves and others? Because above all, we are Hultians. And we are made to do. Congratulations, everyone!